Hello, this is Parent to Parent brought to you by BINA, your weekly parenting boost, addressing some of your parenting questions. Well, this week's question follows on from last week's video. And it reads, in the last week, you recommended choosing our battles and minimizing the times we say no. Well, that makes sense. But how do we make sure that the instructions we do give are listened to? Oh, that's a great question. It's a complex question with many different components. But here are some basic ideas to bear in mind. First of all, this might come as a surprise to some parents, but you are actually in charge. You know, in today's society, parents are actually scared of their children. You don't have to be scared. You are in charge. You are the authority. You have every right to give that instruction, and it has to reflect in the way that you give it. In the Torah, there are different types of relationships. Some are what I call horizontal, some are vertical. They are hierarchical. The respect that children have to give their parents is tremendous. They may not call their parents or teachers by their first name. They may not sit in the place that their parents sit because there's an authority. And you need to express that authority in a respectful and dignified way, but in a way that displays that you are in charge and you can give that instruction. So therefore, when you speak and you do give an instruction and you need to say no, or you ask a child to do something, say it with what they call a voice of authority. Look at the child, say it firmly, and say it authoritatively. Not pleading, not begging, but say it with authority. Make an instruction clear. Very often parents give instructions to their children that is hard to understand. Be very clear. Give one at a time and make it very clear what you want them to do or what you don't want them to do. The next thing is remove all ambivalence. Children detect ambivalence very, very quickly. They detect if you're not sure. If you're going to say no, then say no all the way. If you're going to ask them to do something, mean it and follow it through till the end. And finally, don't forget that as soon as a child listens to the instruction, give them the appropriate praise. It's always important to praise and to acknowledge when children are being compliant. If you really mean it, you will be taken seriously. Have a great day.